The next product we're going to review today is Webchat from Podium. Some of you may not know, but Podium is a leader in small business communication. Their chat and messaging platform is on tens of thousands of websites of small business owners around the country. And this gives them additional insights that automotive-specific platforms don't have. In fact, one thing you should know is that Podium uses SMS messaging, so the consumer has to provide their phone number in order to have a conversation with the dealership. As we know, sometimes chat platforms that don't require a phone number are given an email address, and sometimes those email addresses are not the primary email address of the consumer. So Podium's platform natively supports the most direct communication channel for consumers by connecting with their mobile phone. Dealers using Podium have seen outstanding results, and I think one of the reasons why is the simple interface, the fact that they're going mobile phone to mobile phone, and that the mobile phone is the most reliable way in which to start a conversation with a consumer and then pick up the conversation later as they re-engage with a dealership. But don't take my word for it. Let's see what the team at Podium have to say about their Webchat platform and how it's changing the game for auto dealers who want to provide real-time retailing functions for their customers in their local market.
Hey everyone, and thanks for your interest in Podium. Please note that following this video, if you have any questions, you can visit us at www.podium.com to review all of our products, our pricing. There's some case studies, and you can even request a demo on there. For today's video, I'll do a quick overview of Podium in the auto industry, success metrics, a case study from one of our customers, and then a quick demo of how Podium helps dealers manage a chat program, which is kind of where our Webchat tool kind of falls under. So Podium is a platform. We're mainly known for our reviews. We were founded 8 years ago to help local businesses and dealerships generate reviews. But based on that core functionality, which sits on Podium's inbox, which is kind of the main platform that I'll show in a second, we built all these additional products. So, a previous video that I recorded you can find on this site was for reviews. This one's going to be for our Webchat tool. But please know that we help dealers to allow their customers to pay via mobile. So kind of SMS type payments. We can help dealers run really effective SMS mobile campaigns. So if you think about text messages have a 99% open rate, these are hugely impactful from a marketing perspective. We can actually now, this is a new product of ours, power voice. So both hard and soft phones, we can run that and power that for dealers, and it all integrates with Podium's platform. And then we can help dealers send NPS type surveys, right? Rate your experience 1 from 10. Why did you rate us that? So it's really going to give you a view of how your business is perceived in your local market. So by the numbers, Podium in the auto industry, we're actually used by over 6,500 dealers in the U.S. We're partnered with 14 OEMs that we're currently in program with, both across reputation management and chat. Those are typically the two buckets that we fall under. And like I said in the previous slide, we've been around for 8 years and really haven't ever looked back. Our whole goal is to help businesses grow, generate revenue, and reach their customers on the channels that they prefer. A quick case study, and this is going to largely be focused on reviews, which is the previous video that I showed, but it does directly impact Webchat and how these products talk to each other. So again, across one of our OEM partners, we took a subset of 170 of their dealers and actually found that by increasing their star rating through our reviews product from 4.37 to 4.61, and the average monthly reviews from 9.3 to 4.8. Again, this is across the 170 dealers. We increased these metrics right here. So this is the dealership's Google business profile. We actually made their listing more searchable by 14%. Increased the clicks to call action by 8.4%. So that's customers actually clicking this button. The driving directions button by 6%. And then right here, the website button by 15%. So our reviews product absolutely helps dealerships grow their lead generation base, have more conversations, and obviously generate more paying customers. The question then becomes, when you increase your website traffic by 15%, how do you effectively handle all those conversations in a timely manner, in a way that is, super easy to use for the customer and is going to ensure that they convert and become a paying customer? And that's where Podium's web chat product comes in. So to kind of illustrate that from the customer perspective today, I'm going to start with a typical search that, a customer would make when looking to purchase a car, right? It's typically something like this: best Toyota dealership near me. I'm located in Baltimore, Maryland, hence the reason for the area. But you'll see the top 3 examples that pop up are really, this is what we call the map pack, which you can hear my explanation in the previous video. This is all going to be based on Google's algorithm of reviews, right? So it's star rating, recency of review, number of reviews, how many reviews that business responds to. So we want to get you into these top 3, right? But then when you're in the top 3, how do we effectively manage all those conversations? So what the user is going to do is go Heritage Toyota, great rating, they're number 1. I'm going to go to the website, right? When on this website, there's a number of calls to action. You can kind of look for your car. Typically you can contact us here. What someone's probably going to do is look at the inventory, say, I like this Corolla. Click on the Corolla page, do some research on that specific car. But then, how do they get in touch with the dealer? You'll see they already have kind of a provider here. I'm actually going to drop in Podium's product. This is a demo. This is not populated on their site, but Podium would be down here. And the dealer, the customer would click on, and depending if they have multiple locations, we could list them here, but typically it would just go right to this page right here, which is, we asked for their name, their mobile phone, and a message. So I've already been on this, hence why it's previously populated. I'm interested in the Corolla. Do you have inventory? Before I send, I want to point out right here that there's this disclaimer. By submitting, you authorize Podium to send text messages with offers and other information. By submitting this message, this customer is going to be added to an opt-in database. Now, those are TCPA compliant contacts that you can then reach out for future marketing purposes. If it is a marketing message, you have to have their consent before texting them. And this is a way that you can generate it. This is hugely impactful for our dealerships to help kind of build that database. So I'll click send. You can't see it, but it just popped on my phone, an automated response. Thanks for texting us. We will be with you shortly. But I want to show you the dealer view, right? So I just submitted this. This is where the dealer will see that conversation, and don't want to get too into the weeds today, but just understand that there's a few things to call out. Right here, it shows the exact page that I was on when I sent that message. This is going to help you do some research. Where was that customer? What were they looking at, before they reached out? As the dealer, I am happy to help. And you can have the conversation and start figuring out, how to service this customer. A couple things to point out. We can have templated responses. You can reassign this conversation to any user within Podium. When that's assigned, it'll directly notify that user and their view of their inbox. And a real neat thing is that when they get this conversation assigned to them, all of the historical context is going to be there, and that never goes away. Whether that person that I've assigned it to responds today, whether this customer reaches back out in 4 months, we'll still have that conversation from 4 months prior as to how we helped them, whether it was purchase a car, answer some questions that they had, maybe it was a service request. That's all going to be there. The inbox can be slice and diced a lot of different ways. You can, make different inboxes for different departments, whether it's sales, service, BDC, however you want to do it. Today, I'm just going to keep it very high level. Just understand that all of these conversations for the dealer are going to be managed here, whether it's coming in through the web chat that I just showed you, whether it's coming in from Facebook Marketplace, Instagram, Google Business Chat. You can input any lead channel into Podium to be able to efficiently kind of respond and manage all those conversations from one centralized platform. So before we go, I just want to show you some out-of-the-box dashboard reporting that we have from a web chat perspective. We can show you all of your inbound leads by month, by lead channel, right? So web chat, text messaging, Google, Facebook, email, any lead channel you can put in here, and it's going to give you a sense of like where to focus your efforts. Median first response time is a huge one, right? We recommend that all our dealers stay under really a 2-minute response time. Anything above that, you're going to risk people, moving on throughout their day. Typically, when people onboard Podium, like month 1, 2, you'll see this up in like the 20 to 30 minute range. And very quickly it goes down 5, 3, sub 2-minute response time. It's definitely something you want to keep an eye on and track. And then total conversations, right? So you'll be able to see your kind of lead flow from a total view on this report. And for any of these reports, if you're a multi-location business, you can see all locations at once. You can break it down by location, which will give you a different view and different numbers. Again, so just be aware of that. Really quickly, before I let you go, we have made some improvements in the last year to our Webchat product, and there's really 2 main ones. It's called marketing automations. The first one's called contact cards. So when a customer messages in through Webchat, like that flow that I just showed you, you can actually set it up to send an automated text. So the automated one that I received, which is really our out of the box, is thanks for texting us. We'll be with you shortly. You can actually add kind of a dealer contact information. So much like if you shared a contact with someone else in your phone, we'll share that dealer contact with the customer that messages in so that they can save that contact to their phone. Effectively, that dealer has now become a contact in their phone alongside all their friends and everyone they text throughout their day. Hugely impactful to make it a really personal experience. And then website retargeting is the second one. So just like the flow that I just sent you, I messaged in, if I did not convert, maybe I dropped out, whatever happened. If I message in at a later date, you can actually automate it so that as soon as that customer hits the site, it sends a reopen a previous conversation message to that customer to basically pick up where the previous conversation left off. That'll only trigger once per contact, so you don't have to worry about someone coming on the website multiple times and getting hit with the message. We don't want to do that. It'll only trigger once per contact, like I said, and is really impactful to help convert on, previous customers or prospects that, were inquiring but dropped out, for a number of reasons. So I appreciate your time. Again, if you have any questions, please visit us at www.podium.com. And we look forward to seeing everyone out on the trade floor at NADA in January. Have a good day. Bye.
I hope you can see from Podium's video how powerful their platform can be for auto dealers. This year, I also appreciated the fact that they added outsource text coverage to allow dealers to have their team respond to text after hours or during busy periods of the day. This native platform is powerful, and dealers who'd like more information or to get a demo, they can just go to podium.com and schedule a demonstration today.